Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. On May 1st, 2025, a new document appeared on the docket, Defendant's Notice of Compliance. It states, comes now Brian C. Kohberger by and through his attorneys of record, and hereby submits to the court his notice that the defense has hand-delivered and external hard drive containing their exhibits and a proposed exhibit list to the Latah County Prosecutor's Office, pursuant to the court's unredacted sealed order governing further criminal proceedings and notice of trial setting, filed October 9th, 2024. Dated this 28th day of April, 2025, Ann C. Taylor on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Kohberger. Now, 2 points here with respect to the statement pursuant to the court's unredacted sealed order governing further criminal proceedings and notice of trial setting, filed October 9th, 2024. We have repeatedly referred to this document. We believe it is the blueprint for the case because it cited to all of the critical pretrial matters that needed to occur to ensure that this case was on track for trial, which is scheduled to occur on August 11th, 2025. The public has only been able to see the redacted order. The portion of the order that is redacted has to do with the date that the jury questionnaires will be disseminated in this case. Secondly, we have been monitoring the docket to determine if the state of Idaho filed a notice of compliance with the court's order contained within the in limine order governing the issue of family members in the courtroom, which required the state to produce for in-camera ex parte review by April 25th, 2025, materials concerning members of the Kohberger family would be state's witnesses at the forthcoming trial of this matter. We had thought when this notice of compliance from the defense popped up on the case summary page, because it initially did not say if it was a defense or a state filing, that might have been the state's notice of compliance. They had previously filed a notice of compliance when Judge, prior to change of venue, ordered the state to produce for in-camera ex parte review other materials having to do with IGG evidence. And you can take a look at that prior notice of compliance submitted by the state for in-camera review. It's on the docket, December 1st, 2023. This obviously was not a state filing. It turned out to be a defense filing. And as of May 1st, 2025, there is nothing either on the case summary page or on the docket that the state has filed a notice of compliance of submission of these ex parte in-camera materials for review. Again, the deadline was April 25th. Now, this does not mean that the state has not produced these items via hand delivery to the court or via express mail or email delivery and just did not file a notice of compliance this time. We're going to have to wait and see. The court had indicated in that order governing the family members in the courtroom issue that the court would make the decision at or about the time of the final pretrial conference concerning the Kohberger family witnesses. The final pretrial conference is scheduled for May 15th, and if necessary, it will go into the 16th of May. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone. Thank you for for joining us here today.